Alright. Welcome back to Pendragon. As you can see, we've, it's strange that the, successful ones are beneath. We've failed to defeat, oh no wait, that one's successful too. Guinevere was our first character, and the game mechanics confused us, and we failed to defeat Sir Mordred. Lancelot and Gawain actually did defeat Mordred. I could have sworn Gawain failed, but okay, maybe not. And that was on like anecdotal and then theatrical, and next up is melodramatic, although there seems to be, oh I see, we did theatrical. I thought I did theatrical, but apparently I didn't, because it's showing them all down there anecdotal. So apparently I needed to, this thing should maybe snap into place a little bit more. I don't know. But anyway, we'll go up here on the difficulty. Hope for the best. As we continue. And we have some unlocked characters that we haven't tried, namely Branwen of the Wood, who was a real pain in the butt in our first playthrough, but we managed to get her on board in the second playthrough. A tough hooded archer whose aim never wavers. Weirdly, she's right at the end of the list. I've got hiccups again. But she seemed really good, but I guess if things get up close to her, she's a bit shit. Also, we'll have to see how it goes. Evening of the first day in Coed Perigo. Silently, Branwen drops from the tree line to the path below. There is someone moving up ahead. Doom. I hear you out there, stranger. These are my woods, and I warn you, my toll is steep. Do not threaten me. My leader will be your king soon enough. I never miss. Help! They never learn. Achievement unlocked duelist. Just you and me then, Grey One. The archer steps forwards across the grass. Actually, I stepped sideways, game. I thought that the wolf might do that. He's going diagonal. So. The archer takes a step backwards. No, I'm still sideways. I'm going to hold. But these woods are not safe. I make sure of that. You should go back to wherever you crawled out of, wolf. I don't have enough resolve. Do I have any other things than my bow? Or am I just fucked? Okay, can I attack? That's concerning. There is no more resolve on the map. The wolf narrows its cold grey eyes. I think I'm in danger if I stay here. I will not make things so easy for you, wolf. Okay. As long as I go diagonal to it, I'm okay. How am I going to get through? By staying diagonal to it, really. So if I step here, oh, it can only attack. Straight up. Step aside, wolf, because it's in diagonal stance. The wolf slinks away between the trunks. Okay. Just had to be brave, look. They say Arthur is to meet Mordred at Camlan in the north. Lucky this unlucky knight brought his horse then. Nice. I'll call you Thistle. Now Thistle, we ride. Camlan awaits. She didn't seem very keen when I met her last time to She's usually further in the north, but I guess for the sake of the game it has to start you off in the south. A Celtic village or the Long Barrows? So this is essentially Stonehenge if you look at which part of England this is. here. This is Stonehenge. This bit here where the signpost is, that's about where I'm from. London's here. So, because this is a completely accurate map of the UK. Here's Wales, with some Wales outside it. Beautiful. Let's just go straight to Stonehenge. This place looks safe enough. Whew. So far the traffic's not too bad. At Daybreak Barrows. I think that's you. Night falls and a thick chill fog rolls across the land. Oh, if only. Days out here are short, the roads are long. Branwen's horse winds its way up snaking paths to the low summit of Daybreak Barrows. A frog leaps into Branwen's boot, then hops away. It's really good. I don't see anyone about, but I smell horses. This stinks. Suddenly, from somewhere across the grass, a lady knight gives hail. Now then, what's this? You'd better talk, stranger. You're haunting this place like a ghost. Or a ghost with smelly horses. Are you a friend, good knight? I must get all the resolve I can. I want to know what's going on here. Why do they call you knight? Or what do they call you? I am Lady Pendragon, protector of Woolwade's fortress. Well, you're not protecting it out here. This place is not safe. I'm using the wrong voice already. I'm not gonna shoot her. Answer me this. I have no time to woo you and no heart for it. I mean, she's quite a lot older than you. Are you with Mordred or with Arthur? You're the archer they speak of. The terror of Coed Perigo. I am. Does that trouble you? Hardly. So you will ride with me. She's not young and enthusiastic. You wield your bow and I will wield my sword. I will earn my place in your legend. Right. Bolt obstacle or fall back. Either one's quite good. The maps it's given me, I feel like bolt obstacle could be quite good. Because you're often trying to get forward to the other side of the map. Let's just ride and fight. Off we go then! We will keep going. I've hardly started and I don't have much food. And so Branwen rides north with Lady Pendragon following close behind. Branwen had been ready to ride to Camlan alone, but now she has the beginnings of an army at her back. Why is that text so familiar? Wow, we can go to London. Or we can just go to Cardiff. A meeting of paths. Okay, well we could go down to the crossroads. We could go to Cardiff. I think we'll go to Cardiff. I know it's called Burr. Village of Burr. I'm going to have a sip of drink. Final watch of the first night in the village of Burr. The night is deep and seems to never end. The winding road into the village of Burr is marked with carved totems. Wait, what? Some display the house emblems of forgotten kings. The cross sickles the owl, but most show the black cross on the white square of Sir Mordred. Wales, how could you? Okay. So, we will get the old lady out first, because... Anyone about? Someone is movement in the dark. Then there is a strike of a light. Who goes there? We mean you no harm. Stay back. Okay, well. Branwen. Ready to kick some knees, Lady Pendragon. Sorry, wrong voice. We just wish to pass. I'll get you. Don't want to hurt you, she says, raising her axe, but I will if you don't stand aside. Then don't. Right on. Run away. Be on your guard, Branwen. Okay. Branwen swings her bow over one shoulder. We must continue on. He ran away, look. But I did get to collect some little point things. Ooh, we can go to the Priory. Is that where Guinevere was in the Guinevere place? Well, let's find out. Whee! We're gonna get an all-grill party. Well, we don't have any food. We have very low morale. So we have to kill some bitches soon. Sunrise on the second day at Wondersboro Priory. Branwen and Lady Pendragon ride through the long night until sunrise comes. A heavy drizzle starts to fall and the world is lost within it. The road improves as it winds up the hillside to Wondersboro Priory. Bing bong, bing bong. There's a pavilion over that rise. Someone's camped out here. Soldiers, probably. It's flying the flag with a black cross, yes. Greetings! What's this gun? My name's Sir Cademon. Well met. Why do you fly Sir Mordred's colours? You are Branwen? I have a need of knights like you. You will ride to Arthur's aid by my side? Don't let him come. No. I bring a message from Sir Mordred. Die! My God! I have a message of my own to send. Revenge. The night dead, the hall is clear. Branwen shoulders our bows. We are unharmed. Let us leave this miserable place. Indeed. With our morale slightly improved from the joy of murder. Alright, well, if Guinevere was over here, she's not now, is she? So there's the camp that we saw. I think we have to go there, so let's go. How far from Camlin are we? We'll be there in time. I never say I don't know. We've come too far to fail. I should click that sometime. Everyone fails, Branwen. Our only choice is whether or not we try. The dialogue in this game is getting samey. Afternoon on the second day in Morphethalabolian. Wondersboro Priory is protected on one side by a deep treacherous bog. No army could march across it without sinking. Excellent. Branwen picks out a path with care. It's a good job I have that go across obstacles thing. Not that I want to use it right now. I actually want to level this bishop. The mud underfoot is treacherous. Good. Splish splash. Across the water, read, shimmer and move. There are things here. Lady Pendragon is sure of it. Deep patches of water glisten on either side of the narrow path, the open eyes of the earth itself. Ah, it's just a rat. A nearby splash. Show yourself. Turns out it's a snake. And they do diagonal attacks. That's right, serpent. Run. Gosh, she's fierce. The snake edges its way towards Lady Pendragon. Run. Snake, run. What a pretty snake. The far shore, let's get out of this mess. The snake looms. Bam. Let's get out of this muck. Arse. More of them. Killing them will make me happy, right? This is the way. The way through this place. The snake flickers and is gone. Damn. Here it is. Somewhere nearby is St. Pelham's Nunnery. Lady Pendragon has heard it said that Sir Lancelot took up living there after the Round Table scattered. Sir Lancelot? No, he went to France. Why would Sir Lancelot be in a nunnery? Guinevere went to the nunnery. He must have been injured and taken into heal. Oh, she's answered me. Lady Pendragon sheathes her hatchet. Branwen walks over to Lady Pendragon. Good work. Well now, just doing my duty. I wonder if I have underestimated you. Seems like the kind of thing she'd do. She's been very grumpy. Probably. Well, that was clearly a fun thing to say. Okay. Okay, now I can't seem to go to Llanlaven. Get my sounds out. Llanlaven. Sunset on the second day at St. Pelham's Nunnery. The great bell of St. Pelham's Nunnery resounds across the valley as it tolls for vespers. The two women hurry towards the gates before they are locked, hoping to find shelter from the driving rain. Branwen enters a grand empty hall. Oh, I picked my character for me again. Rain spits through gaping holes in the roof. Not gaping holes. Is this place a ruin? Did Mordred burn it down? Who's there? Have you come to gloat? Come to pick over the bones of a broken man? No, I've come to pick up all this resolve. It's really you. Sir Lancelot du Lac? Perhaps. Perhaps not. After the snail is eaten by the bird, is the empty shell still a sail? Or a snail? Sure. I am not alone. It doesn't matter what you are, because Arthur still lives, for the moment. But he will die at Camlin if we do not rally to his side. I will fight for Arthur. Nice. I am Sir Lancelot. We can't waste time here. And so they leave St. Pelham's Nunnery. I think if your morale's low, you gotta wait. I've had to sort of figure this out as you go, and I'm not dead sure on it. Right. Cam Organic. Uh-oh. So, we can go to Gringamore. Or to Cam Organic. I feel like we've been to Gringamore before. I want to go to Cam Organic. I'm not sure we've been there. Okay. Toodle toodle toodle. Toodle toodle pip. Midnight on the second day at Cam Organic. Night falls, fear creeps in. We're not afraid. Branwen does not know how long it is until Arthur and Mordred are to meet. Cam Organic stands on a proud outcrop of rock with only a single narrow pass winding up to its gate. Let's see, what's this map like? Who do we want to bring in? This looks like a good map for a Branwen, honestly. It's quiet here, strangely quiet. I can see this place is no safe shelter. Nature is reclaiming this place, bushes crawling in through the empty windows. What windows? I can't say I like it here. Aha. I see you. A wolf snarls just out of sight. You snarl, you smelly wolf. The wolf pads forwards, barely making a sound. There must be a way forward. I just need to bide my time. I see you there, beast. Another wolf paws at the ground where it stands. Why have you got your dagger drawn? Just shoot it. That's why you've been saving all this. Branwen cocks an arrow and fires at the wolf. The wolf yelps as it dies. Nice. I shall cut down a bush. This place is overgrown. Scrack. Crook. Don't mind that. This is the biggest rat I've ever seen. There we go, there's a wolf to shoot. Wolf turns around to gnash at Branwen. Pew pew pew. And I thought we were going to a castle. Branwen draws and fires her bows at the wolf with a single movement. The wolf yelps as it dies. So I need to get to a point where the rat's not diagonal to me. Those teeth, they are terrible. She wants it to go to them. Why does nobody in this game like rats? Stab it with our dagger. There we go. Stab the bush just for safe measure, you know. Still got quite a lot of resolve left. We're doing alright. A look of relief. Let us rest here for the night. Yes, let's rest here. It's midnight. And this place has been cleared. And also, we want story, because when you rest, you get story. Then Sir Lancelot throws a few sticks on the fire. Shall I tell you a tale? I'll hear your tale. What then would you prefer? A story of Camelot? Or a tale of a name? What's in a name? Very well then. That name's by Rodrigo M. Agosta. Once I was crossing the mountains through a forgotten pass. At sunset I reached a cromlech, a stone arch 10 feet high and 5 feet wide. Such places are usually haunted by fairies. This was no exception. Around it lay a dozen shattered skeletons. I was looking for another path when the last light of day fell on one skeleton in rusty armor standing close to the cromlech. Standing? On 2 fleshless legs. The skeleton in the armor seemed oblivious to me. I took a faltering step towards the cromlech. Then the walls of the pass shook and a stone figure with a stone axe emerged. Dun dun dun. The skeleton exclaimed, "Let me pass!" The stone figure with its stone axe and its stone voice replied, "Where no one can pass, who are you to want to pass?" The skeleton answered. The skeleton replied in its voice of dusty bone, "I am Lord Erwin, son of Utwin, and I swear that I shall pass." And the stone guardian cut his head off. Like that. Just like that. But immediately the skeleton lifted its head from the ground, put it back in place, and claimed the right of way again. And again he lost his head, and again, and again, and again. The fight never even began. The skeleton never got so far as raising its rusty sword. How tenacious. Tenacious D. I approached the skeleton. I waited for it to reassemble, and before he tried to pass again, I said to him, "Why don't you tell him that you are no one? Maybe then he'll let you through." Of course. But the skeleton in rusty armor replied to me thus: "I will not say I am no one, because I am Lord Erwin, son of Utwin, and I swear that I will pass." And so the Stone Guardian cut his head off again. Pride comes before eternal beheading. That's the lesson of that story. So I'm in Care Morganuk, but the only place I can go is back to Ector's Moor, and I've missed the castle of Gringmore. And I thought the Care would have people in it, but it didn't. Hi, Yoda. Time for a drink. It's getting very cold. Interesting. We've somehow recovered something. Oh, I do have 3 rations. I don't know how we recovered the last ones, but maybe it was from camping? Still figuring out the game mechanics, 4 characters in. Daybreak on the 3rd day on Ector's Moor. The long watches of the night are over. A warm rain sets in. The path winds across Ector's Moor between rocks and sudden drops. The stones that dot the scrub are incised with long scratches. Okay. And we have lots of abilities on Branwen. Maybe we'll get Lancelot out. The air echoes with throaty howling. So throaty, so howly. So hiccupy. And so Lancelot breathes shallowly. Because he's scared of wolves, apparently. Careful now, Lance. No sudden movements. I don't know about that. Oh my god, there are 3 of them. Another wolf. Let's bring out Lady Pendragon. Our morale's suddenly very low. There are wolves in these parts. I can't believe the wolves came this close to Care Morganic. Why, it's knockdown ruin. One of the wolves winds its way forwards. You know that way, Lancelot. The smell of them. It's worse than the stables at Camelot ever were. Okay. You stay there, and you go here. So you're going to Camlin to save Arthur. I heard the 2 of you had fallen out of love. Well, Arthur is like a father to me. When he found me, I was a rogue wandering the forest, knocking the arrogant off their horses. Arthur took me in and let me do the same thing as a knight of the realm. You are the greatest knight Camelot had. Arroo! Right, finally. Oh, is she in diagonal mode? That's a bit awkward. Okay. Well, she's fucked. She's truly fucked. Branwen, save me! And the worst, I know. I think we've fucked this up somehow. Ah. Wolf approaches Lancelot. The game has allowed us to, continue. My apologies, he says to a wolf. Can he attack them? No. The wolf leaps forward. Uh-oh. I need you to shoot this. I never miss! The arrow shears through the rain and buries itself in the body of Leward. Right, now Lancelot. And everyone, really. We need to get out of here. And we need to gather as many of these little morale points as... Damn it! Hi, sweetheart. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a long time. You're pretty rude to not apologise after killing a wolf. Not on this stream. We never apologise to wolves. The traditional enemy of dragons, did you know? Where am I going? The sour swamp or the white field? So tell me, Branwen, who taught you to shoot? My father. I remember this story. He took you into the forest? Took you hunting? He was useless, a good-for-nothing drunk, but he left his bow lying around. Do you know how it got good? I could shoot inwards through the arrow slits and puncture his wineskins. Your father should be proud of you. Yes, he should be. I haven't been much in Twitch for a while. Comes in waves, that's completely understandable. I've had bits where I've still been about on Twitch, but sort of less because I've watched YouTube videos or done this and that other thing. Late morning on the third day of the sour something of the something, the sour swamp of the white field, where a narrow stream runs, and by the stream there stands an old man. Branwen dismounts and approaches. Old man! Not another one. Should we shoot this one as well? Less sun, more sun? Shoot him. Oh no! I despise... Wow, she's horrible. There is no time for sentiment. I still want Bull Obstacle though. Branwen stands for a moment in thought. The old knight's manner has left her shaken. Perhaps it is better to die bravely and die young. Wow, she's ageist too. Jeez, Branwen, we didn't even get any points from that because you killed him so quick. How could you? Let's go to the village, as the murderers we are. We really need more points before we go anywhere special. Late morning on the third day in Peleus's village. Branwen and her followers approach the village. The village sits in a lap of three surrounding hills and seems to gleam like a jewel on a velvet cushion. The hawthorn at field's edges is in bloom, shocks of white against the dark green. The scent from the wild roses is powerful. How did the season change so fast? For a moment it feels as though nature herself might wake from her sleep to greet them as they ride through the village grate. The village is bustling. Wow, a bustling village. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Not one more word, Caswellan. Why would I want to hear from you? Enough with your complaints. Quiet, both of you. I hear something. A traveller at the gates. What a fetid hovel pit this is. She's really not very nice, is she? What do you want, stranger? Knights, is it? I'm Matilda. But I imagine you'll be wanting to talk to Aaron here then. Why? Look at my arms. These aren't ordinary arms, can't you tell? I see your life is something of a struggle. I can help you if you stop talking and use your brains for a moment. I'm the blacksmith, and if you're a warrior, you'll be wanting to sharpen up your blade. Okay. Oh, we can't spawn people. In return for what? You're going to cut through the faces of a few of Mordred's lot. You'll do it with my edge. Nice. Imagine walking up to someone's place and just calling it a shithole. Yeah, and a stranger as well. Like if it's a friend that you're teasing, that you know they're okay with it, sure. Sharpen my dagger, Aaron. Wrong voice again. I'll whet my whetstone. So Branwen waits and watches as Aaron, the blacksmith of Peleus's village, spins up a whetstone and works on the blade of Branwen's dagger. When Aaron is finished, the weapon, it's a weapon now, shines with evil in a luster. Evil? attack diagonally. Beautiful. Look at us go, we're a beast. I will kill Mordred with this blade. Or maybe with my bow, because it's easier. We'll see. Ha! Do that. Is that a spell weapon or weapon? The first one. Weapon. Okay. Now I have to get out of here. I don't really need fighters. But sure. Can you spare any fighters to join me? They're gonna starve. I'm riding north to Camlin. You ask too much of us. We are farmers. Survivors, I hope. We wish you well on your journey. 1 extra ration. Hooray! I now have 1 ration to feed 3 people. Sure that's gonna go well. Oh! A lonely tower on a hill. Garstrangor. Eli's Fields. Surely Eli's Fields have food in them. This is our priority. Let's go. Hi, Twitchy. I know the path to Camlan. If we can find the Misty Keep of Isperni, we will be well on our way. A few more days and we'll be there. Okay. Okay, Lancelot. Have confidence. From someone who described himself as an empty shell. Imagine walking up to a strange place, calling it a shithole, and then begging for food. Yeah, true. Imagine a stranger walking up to your place and then you offering to improve their tools. For free. In Eli's Field, there are things showing old symbols. The wheat sheep, the running fox, but most of us say, hey, we've seen this before. Alright, we really do need, like, other people to potentially level up. Villagers gathered near the fire. Travellers, Morwood. Nicely dressed travellers, too. Full satchels and fine leathers. Hey, we've only got 1 ration. And just in time for dinner, too. Oh my god, they're cannibals. Save us. Morwood. Tell the children to hide in the cellar. We're going to eat some people. It's on. Get in position. This country has been sleeping too long. Sir Mordred brings the dawn. He will set us free. Free? What do you want to be free from? Will Sir Mordred free you from justice, from hope, from the burden of a safe country ruled by laws and not force of arms? Was your Arthur a good king? All we saw were taxes. Yes, Sir Mordred walks among us. We've also seen this story a few times before. Oh, he can rush. Interesting. Right, let's bring out Lancelot. Sir Lancelot! Arthur united the country. Arthur brought peace, prosperity. A golden age. You don't see a lot of gold in Eli's Fields. Okay. Go this way, boy. We're in Mordred's country now. We had another like you through here, some vagabond. We beat him to within an inch of his life. We can show you the same courtesy. Honestly, that's what Branwen did to that other guy, so... I mean, oh, here come the Ninas. Nina, Nina, Nina. Okay. They're going? They're going. You're not welcome here. You stand there. Drop your weapon. Live another day. Why don't you leave us in peace? Wait. Alright, let's bring Branwen out. Branwen? All we want is peace, no interference. Well, get out of the fucking way then. Jeez. The rain shows no signs of stopping. Alright. Help! Branwen shows no mercy. She's good at that. If I go here, that will kill me. But if I go here... reason he can't rush now. Branwen, what are you doing?
Leave us in peace. Why do you harry us?
Because you're evil. Let's kill the old lady too. You're cannibals and robbers. Excuse me. I said let's kill the old lady too. Bam! Branwen just kills old people, that's all she does. Branwen buries an arrow in more blood.
Flee or I'll be knocking you down.
Don't think so somehow. Don't trip up over your boots now, Sir Lancelot. Okay. Branwen, get into position. We need to find another way through before we're trapped. You're not trapped.
The tide has turned.
The last gruff villager races away. Aww. He's the worst of the assholes, and that's all the children have left now. Hey! I've got enough food for everyone though, so it's all fine. The children won't have any food. Then Branwen, Sir Lancelot and Lady Pendragon passed through Eli's fields. Food's what we came here for, and food's what we got. Through being thugs. There's the Misty Keep of Ispirni. I guess we go to Cardassian Woods then. Cardican Woods. Twilight on the third day in Cardican Woods. Evening draws in. The rain shows us no signs of stopping. Every victory feels like luck. Every defeat feels like it may be their last. Okay, we might have to rest here. It's automatically given us Branwen and Lancelot. Interesting. This reminds me of hunting in the woods near the farm in Banvo as a child. Good for you, Lancelot. All wild places are like this, out for blood. He really doesn't like nature, does he? Look at him attack the bushes. Such evil bushes. Go here, Branwen. She's keeping an eye on poor Lancelot as he just attacks bushes. Get them bushes, Lancelot. Wow. Daylight through the trees. The rain doesn't seem to be stopping. We must be nearing Camlan. We should rest here for the night. We have lots of food, and we want another story time. So in the deep depths of Cardassian woods, the trio sit around a fire and stare deep into the flames.
Would you like me to tell you a story?
Yes.
What would you hear?
A story of a vengeful forest, or a tale of Arthur's spear? We had like the magical one. Arthur has a spear alongside Excalibur. What's this story? Campfire Tale, The Spear, Hrongomiant by Rebecca Zahavi. Branwen and Lady Pendragon gathered to listen to Lancelot. There was once a young prince whose father thought wise to give a Saxon wet nurse. This is off to a bad start. Why trust a Saxon? These are my ancestors.
Why indeed?
Maybe the king was foolish. The young prince grew up with a Saxon milk brother. They fought, they challenged each other's strength, they played and argued, as young men do when they're raised as brothers. The young prince, when he came of age, even gave the Saxon a gilded spear. It was none other than Hrongomiant, I think the name was. It was foolish of him, but I guess young men are foolish. It seems in character for how she's been grumpy all the playthrough. What he lacked in good sense, he made up in courage and strength. But courage without good sense doesn't carry you far. Now time passed, and what was doomed to happen happened. A war began. Our young prince went out on the battlefield. He cut through the Saxon's army to face his brother down. He screamed, "Will you dare strike me with a weapon I gifted you?" The Saxon lifted the spear Hrongomiant. But the prince parried, surely. He was swift, but not swift enough. The Saxon struck his brother driving Rongomiant through his chest until it hit the ground behind. Although he howled in pain, the prince did not yield. With one swipe he slit the throat of the Saxon lord. And there he fought, where the spear held him upright. And he cut down the Saxons, killing every man in that traitorous army. It was only once all were vanquished that at last his head and arms sagged. But he could not fall, for the spear still pinned him upright. Should think that was pretty cool, I think. That is how great men die. Standing despite the pain, fighting despite the despair. Is that true, Branwen? Is that true, though? Rongomiant is Arthur's now. He will use it to kill his son if he can. Not if I kill Mordred first. Ha! It's true. Life is not always as tidy as a story. Still, Rongomiant reconciled the two brothers. Perhaps it will yet reconcile Arthur and his son. It killed them both. We've already done it. Arthur fights his son and is doomed to die no matter what. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to send Branwen in with her arrow and attack diagonally and leap over objects and just, like, absolutely murder him. Right. Morale increases. How beautiful. We still have a ration left over. Thank goodness for slaughtering peasants, stealing their food. Sunrise on the 4th day at the Misty Keep of Hispurny. Morning comes, but the skies are grey and dim. Welcome to England. The icy rain is still pouring down. The path has been churned to mud by many hooves. The gates of the Misty Keep of Hispurny have been torn from their hinges. Many riders have travelled this way. Camelland must be near. Branwen finds herself in a wide stone hall. Rain spits through gaping holes in the roof. Alright, collect the points and don't just murder people straight away. Ruffian! This is the Misty Keep of Hispurny. You will not stumble out. I'm not stumbling anywhere. Now talk. Are you loyal to Arthur? God, you're a ruffian. The Knights of the Misty Keep of Hispurny answer to Britain. To Sir Mordred. What? Witch Vision looks like the sort of place that would house a monster. Only the humankind. Do you think you will go to heaven, Branwen? No, I think you will go to hell. In fact, I know it. The Misty Keep of Hispurny lies on the very border of the wasted fields of Camlan. My lord wishes Arthur to die alone. I will not allow you to continue. By God! She's using unhonourable weapons. The arrow cuts through the rain and buries itself in the neck of Sir Mordred's knight. Indeed. I will end you. No, you won't. Painfully or mercifully, that we will see. Mordred's a pig in a suit of armour. Ah, there's another one. Excellent. After we have killed you, we will take good Pendragon. We will aid no one. I'm gonna get my points back before I shoot anyone again. You have no choice. You will succumb. Nah. Would you not prefer to join us than to die? No, I prefer to shoot you. I got my 3 points back, but... By God! The arrow shears through the rain and buries itself in the throat. Wow, I always go for the throat. I will kill you for that. There's so many of you. I will take no pity on you even after your death. You will die a ruined creature. Worrying. You wield your weapon like you hope it's a magic wand, but it is not. Okay. It will take me 4 to shoot now. So I'm going to change my stance to diagonal. And you do that. You will fall. Ah. Now come at me, bish. You should run. Country belongs to Sir Mordred now. I will not let you leave here alive. So that will kill me. Hold. Are you afraid, Branwen? You should be. drive me away and we will return tenfold. I think I have to shoot. Unfortunately. That's a lot of points that I wanted to save for Camlan. Help! The arrow cuts through. Oh, into the visor. Nice. You'll be groaning though. I will avenge my brother. Your body will be thrown in the water. The worst of the fish. You will not like it at all. Well, we'll see about that. I see you didn't come alone. Arm yourselves, quickly. I advise you, turn back. You will never reach Camlan. We will not suffer your presence there, but make no mistake, the people are with us. Coward. Right, I need to bring a person out, because we don't have much time left. But we need to collect these points. 4, 5. Okay, what are you doing? Well, I'm collecting the points, you see. Because the morale isn't flashing anymore. Amazing. Let's go. This is the road onwards to Camlan. Branwen curses with impatience. Follow me, Lady Pendragon. Look, you'll be grateful for these points. I'm glad I'm on your side. You don't have to fight alone. We will win this together. Of course. Then Branwen, Sir Lancelot and Lady Pendragon leave the Misty Keep of Esperney behind them, and they do not look back. Whew. Yep, straight to Camlan. I knew I had to collect those points. Look at me go! I've learned something of the game. Hooray! Although I could probably collect a few points in the pre-battle. Grilling Lancelot. You're Lancelot, that's amazing. I never thought I'd meet you in the flesh. Perhaps you thought I would be burned for treason before you had the chance. You are always the strongest. I don't care what they say about you. You are the heart of Camelot. If I was Camelot's heart, then that heart was black and rotten to the core. Such an emo boy. Such low self-esteem. The sun hovers at the horizon above the fields of Camlan, the crooked river after which the field is named is already red with blood. Blood. Mordred's encampment stretches across the nearby hills. Look at all these points to pick up. Where are you, Mordred? Why don't you come out to greet your father? I've come alone. Sir Tom, you should never have followed me. I bring a message from Sir Mordred. Defeat is yours. That it should come to this. Shoulder bash, attack sideways while in diagonal stance, yes. I'm sorry, Sir Tom. So I could shoulder bash, but then this guy would get me. Can't attack diagonally. I can move here though. Claim these tiles. So Tom, is that Toddy? I think so. He's nearly dead. I might have to murder him. The trust that the kingdom, no victory, suffering. That's all I got of that. Oh, Galahad, why did you leave us? Then there is a thunder roll at Arthur's back, a ringing of hooves, and a band of fighters arrive. Arthur! Arthur, we have come. There's a path uphill from here. I see someone waiting. I would know that figure anywhere. A heavy knight strides out into view. The mighty Arthur, you inspire nothing in me. A knight of Sir Mordred. Are you someone that I knighted under that helmet of yours? Arthur... I want to attack diagonally, it's all I want. Trying to figure out... All I want is to attack diagonally, but alas, I just have to move away. And who are you? You cannot beat Sir Mordred, you cannot put out a fire with a horse piss. Okay, I think Arthur's gonna die. I came here to fight for Camelot, we're just gonna have to let Arthur die. And so the old king falls. Arthur, no! Well, I strike for Mordred. Dog meat. You shall regret that, Knight of Mordred. Stabbity. You are complacent. Right, this guy is the problem in the middle here. Okay, I'll get you. Well, it doesn't matter now, they're all lined up. Okay, I can attack diagonally and they can't. I can't stay here anymore. Sir Kyle, don't you think about running, please. Oh, he's a coward. Running away? Run now. I'm not afraid of you. Okay, bye. So dead. I will take Mordred down. Arthur's falls broken on the ground, but there is no time to mourn him. This is the end then, Mordred. On the slopes above the bloody field stands a single dark knight. Run away! Evening on the 4th day, Sir Mordred. Oh, we've seen this before. This little creep. Sir Mordred? Well now. I like the look of you. Once I've killed you, I'll take you back home. Creep. You don't say much, do you? I prefer to hunt in silence. I will kill you, Mordred. Mordred sneers. Your ability, diagonal run. Ugh. Use my name, damn you. I am Mordred Pendragon. I'm going to tear you open like a barrel of beer. By Jupiter's mighty godpiece, he exclaims in a blind rage. Can do a spin attack? Jeez. This has gone on long enough, Mordred. You're common, I hate commoners. Okay, I'm gonna just shoot you now. I hate commoners too, I've just killed so many of them. How dare you call me one? Fall now, Mordred, for all the harm you've caused. For a moment, Mordred stares up with wide rolled eyes, a look of terror on his face. Then she releases, the arrow pierces Mordred's eye and he spins about and slides into the mud. Well, Arthur's dead, but at least we killed his son. The arrow of justice always hits its target, and sometimes some peasants too. On the hillside below, smoke rises from the battlefield. Branwen hears the cries of the other two, undefeated. Branwen raises her dagger and it flashes with brilliance, crying out victory and pain. Arthur is dead, so much has been lost. I did say that I would use the dagger to kill, and I didn't, but I don't know if the game's going to recognise that. A place where the truth could be spoken without fear, where the weak would find protection from the strong. Carelessly destroyed by those who never troubled to understand it. At least we killed his son, not something you hear every day. It is here! Now we must suffer for their ignorance, and it makes me want to spit. Indeed. Britain, 8673. Mordred has fallen, killed by an archer. What a dishonourable way to die. Served him right. History will not easily forget his selfishness nor the ideals of the Round Table, but for the villagers and people of Britain, the shadow of Mordred's rise and fall will be lengthy and bitter indeed. Hi, Aura. Camelot is over, only the memory of honour remains. Beautiful. A melodramatic victory after 4 days. The game doesn't really care if Arthur dies. It really doesn't. Wow, we went to so many places and met so many people. Isn't that wonderful? It's canon, indeed. Yep, we did all this. We listened to some nice stories. We hiccuped a lot. Quite a lot, really. I can feel more coming too. There are more hiccups to come. So many dialogue cards, an excessive amount. Okay, wonderful. Bing, bing, bing. I've barely done melodramatic and it wants me to go up to mythical? Legendary? Legendary. Oh geez. Well. That's that. Is this a pregnant lady? Is this human? Wait, a prophet and maniac. Is this the guy I shot? I just shot outright. Did he have horns? I don't remember him having horns. Maybe it isn't. Let's just pretend it isn't. I've never met this dwarf-looking guy. A loyal brother. A powerful swordstress. That's not the sorceress. A force for evil. I think I had a hint at where she was at some point. But I didn't manage to find a route to it. Well.